just before we start the race, so there's a nice mixture of soft and medium compounds as we head to 5 lights down at the grid on board with Tom 97 in that Mercedes, and it looks like he's gotten a good start, or has Cocky not gotten a great start. It looks like he's actually lagging about quite a bit, but Tom does manage to hold on to that third place position. A bit of contact now between Isaac and Ryan L83 as they make their way through turn 1. This is Ryan's first race as well too, as Niran now coming down. He's going to have the inside line into this next right-hander. Arif is braking very late, makes contact with the Williams. Niran makes contact with the Williams as well too. Arif loses a bit of front wing. Storm is trying to navigate his way through all of this chaos. They're 3 wide on the rundown towards the next right-hander, and the safety car is out. He's off the circuit there. This could be an opportunity for Tom to grab second position, and he's actually going to have the inside line on the rundown towards turn 2 as well as they get into the braking zone. Is Jem going to be nice about it? Oh, some more contact with the back of the Williams. The back of that Williams has seen the Williams in general are just seeing so much contact here.
We've got a very strange sort of field. If you looked previously, we've also got side by side Arav and Hypers. Hypers trying to go round the outside. There's contact between the two of them. Arav has gone round. Can everyone just about avoid him? Alex Gillen once again having to take avoiding action like he did in Austria. We've also got Veloce James all over the back of Alex Gillen. Niran right in front of them as well. But we've got half the field that have already made their first pit stop and probably only pit stop in this Grand Prix. And now we've got Tom 97 all over the back of Kaki, who's going to be going up the inside with the fastest lap as well. Right in the rear view mirror, and you can see that Formula Danny is trying to attack him right around the outside, and that was poor from Ben. He did not put up any fight whatsoever going into that braking zone.
Yeah, Danny making that look easier, or Ben making it look easy for him. And Danny's not done yet. He's going to get the inside line on Ryan L83. Is he going to try it on the Williams too? He's late enough on the brakes into the right-hander at turn 3. There's a bit of contact between the two of them, but no major damage, no minor damage even, in fact, that I could see. And Formula Danny gains 2 positions in 2 corners.
A little bit further back though, Veloce James and Simon Weigang. This looks like a juicy little battle going up the hill. Very late on the brakes, but Simon Weigang right round the outside. What a move from the Renault driver. That was absolutely incredible. Very late on the brakes with a bit of DRS, and Simon looks like he's already lining up his next victim of Alex Gillen going into the next braking zone. Can he do 2 moves around the outside? Come on now. Come on, Simon. You've got to... Oh, there's been a little bit of contact on the exit. Alex absolutely squeezes Simon out, and that allows Veloce James to capitalise. He's trying to go round the outside in the middle sector. Can he make it stick? Side by side going into the next corner as well. James trying to hang it all the way around the outside, but has to concede the position eventually.
Formula Danny has just been making progress after progress after progress, and he claims yet another victim even before the braking zone for turn 2, moves himself up into the lead of the race. Again, he was already essentially in the net lead of the race, but he makes up another position on Tom 97. The first time we're seeing him in this series. I have to say he's doing quite well, still holding on to that top 5 position, but Ben has something to say about that, and Jarno Opmir as well, I've just noticed, is in this fight as well. So this is a 4-way scrap now for just outside the podium. Oh, and Ben loses the back end. He's going to lose a big chunk of front ring as well, and that is surely going to drop. Yep, he is well out of the points now.
We are currently riding on board with Veloce James, who's still stuck in a battle with Alex Gillen, and Simon as well has not been able to make any sort of advancement on the driver's head. Alex Gillen right up the inside, but we've got James all the way up the inside, very late on the brakes. He doesn't manage to keep it on the circuit. I think Alex Gillen's been forced off as well. He's got DRS and they're 3 wide on the exit, and this looks like Simon Weigang is going to be trying to be the biggest winner, and he's managed to make the position stick. Who's going to be last of the late breakers into this corner? We've still got James and Alex side by side. They are absolutely loving life at the moment. As we ride on board with Niran, who is trying to attack his own flatmate, should I say. He's trying to go right round the outside of Arav, and he's absolutely done him on the brakes. That's very late on the brakes, and Arav has lost the rear end on the exit. A very good move there from Niran, and Hayden Gullis now is going to be right on the back of Arav, and we're going to be wanting to pick up some sort of position as Hayden Gullis on the soft tyre at the moment, Arav on the medium. Hayden looks like he's slightly outbroken himself going into that downhill right-hander, and he's lost a huge amount of time. as they go into turn 1 once again. These two love a good battle in squad sprint. Niran really pulling up his socks compared to last season, where he didn't really rate his performance. And look at this, Arav right onto the grass, and absolutely the crowd goes wild with these two going side by side once again. How do they not touch? They are putting on some absolutely incredible racing. I've got to hand it to the content creators so far this season, putting on some incredible racing, and Arav with the DRS manages to pull ahead.
Let's see if he can get the Mercedes with the inside line with the use of some DRS. Into the braking zone they go. Storm picking up now a 3-second time penalty. So a few penalties we're seeing actually in today's race in Austria. And with that inside line, he does indeed move ahead of Tom97, who is still holding on. That is seriously impressive from Tom97. Meanwhile, Arav and Niran are still battling it out. Hayden Gullis not that far behind, but Hayden up the inside on Arav into turn 2. Oh, some contact from behind as well. The three of them getting caught up with one another. Oh no, that is so unfortunate for all of them. But Arav, most of all, losing out big time in that one.
Once again getting caught up in some sort of incident, but we have currently got a battle on lap number 16. We're 3 laps away from the checkered flag, and that is Storm up the inside of his teammate Veloce James. We've got Haas civil war at the moment. We've frequently seen the Racing Points go at it in this series, but it's Storm and James that are currently locked in battle at the moment over 6th and 7th position.
Formula Danny is going to take the lead of the championship. We'll get confirmation after the race is completed and everything through the final corner for the final time and across the line, and it is going to be a victory in Austria. Here is the confirmation of the final results. Formula Danny picking up the win, picking up 25 championship points. Hypers in 2nd position with 18 points. Then it's Jarno Opmeer completing the podium. Simon Weigang makes it a fantastic result for Renault, picking up 27 points today in Austria. Then it's James and the Haas in 5th. Arav is braking very, very late.
Trying to go right round the outside of Arav, and he's absolutely done him on the brakes.
And it is going to be a victory.